Yep. And now we're now live.
Are we really live?
Yep, we're live on Downtime.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yep, hang on, I've got to reposition the camera. Yep, you are live on Downtime.
And how long has it been since we've been live?
It's
on Downtime?
been a while since we were live on Downtime. Hang on, I've got to get into posse. It's been so long, in fact, we've forgotten how to do half of this.
Is it all coming back to you? It's like
No.
driving a car.
No, it's
no.
it's not.
Riding a bike.
It's not. I don't know
Riding
what we're
a
doing.
bike, yes. Riding a bike, driving a car,
Casey,
walking.
Facebook is telling me that
Breathing.
we're still doing things wrong, and
Breathing.
now we can actually, for the first time ever, we can do chat things, but it's like 5 seconds or something in slow lag time. It might make no sense at all. Chat settings.
That'll be a change from our previous shows.
So if there's anyone out there and you want a response from us in about 7 to 8 minutes,
Or they can call on my phone, whichever works.
That's fast,
'cause, you
mate.
know.
hang on. You're really tiny in the background there.
Who is?
You.
Oh, I am really tiny.
Okay, that's a fair point. Right, so like we can look. I've got this thing up there.
I'm there. See? Am I moving?
Anyway, so in fact, I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna just, gentlemen. So how was your Teo? Where were you last night, mate? You were in Wanji on Lake Macquarie, and you had a big night.
Did they have fireworks?
So you were there with Hawkeye, and were you playing last night, George?
No, mate. No.
Oh, you got a night off.
Yeah, mate.
And Mr. Coggins, you were playing at Lazy Bones.
I was indeed.
Yeah,
Lazy bones.
and
Big night at Lazy Bones?
Oh, relax
okay.
night.
Michael doesn't like to brag, so yeah.
So there could have been 10,000 people with a line around the street, right?
It's been a while since we did this show, so we were due to start a little while ago, but buttons. Anyway, we got them done.
New Year's Eve show, so we're going to be talking about New Year's Eve.
You see, I'm writing that. You see, if I've got to move to the,
Why? Which way are you going?
I
Which
got
way
to
am
turn the
going?
camera. Now I've pulled something out. Oh no, now it's back. Okay, no, I've got. Okay, there you go. Hang on. So you can tell this is authentic.
There I am. Okay.
There we go. We can now see the producer. I think you need to go. Hang on, you need to go that way. There we go. Okay, so you had a thing to say about New Year's. What was it?
So we're going to talk about New Year's today because,
We are?
it's interesting because we're celebrating New Year's,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
But there's like all these really weird traditions that I thought would be really interesting to talk about that other people do. Plus the fact that while this is New Year's Day for us, for quite a few people all across the world, this is not New Year's Day. In fact, this is just January the 1st because they celebrate New Year's Day on a completely different day, like Chinese New Year's, which is coming up. So, yes, I thought we'd talk about what we think is everybody is, in fact, only some of us, not all of us. And that's cool because that's cool to recognize that neat stuff. And Spanish people eating 12 grapes at midnight. It's a thing. So, yeah, that's our thing.
I just tried to write a comment back to Phil Mann, who said we all dropped out. I don't know if we've dropped out. I think, according to this, we're still there.
Yeah, school sucks.
I like to think we're still participating.
Oh,
in
no, look, there's a
society
little
as
thing that
whole.
says that there are people there. Hello, people.
Hello, people.
There's like 3 people. Yeah. Lenice, you're trying to hide. That's what happens if you come over here while we're doing a show. Ah, well, anyway, welcome to Downtime. It's been some time, and we'd like to say a get well soon to JP, who came down with the Rona.
Still out there, people. Be
The gift,
careful.
yeah, the gift that keeps on giving. That, Yeah, it's hard to think that.
Oh, hi from New Zealand.
Hi from New Zealand. Oh, look, see. Hi, Angela, David. Okay.
Hey.
So Teo, hang on, Teo. I've got to. I'll cut the Teo out the back. Where's the image? There's Teo. You can wave. So wave to Angela. There you go. See, isn't this internet thing is so good? All right. Well, we've kind of mostly got it.
We should make music.
Oh yeah. Apparently we're getting the hurry up.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Mr. Coggins?
How about the upside of down?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
lovely,
Yeah,
lovely.
All right, pick it up, boys. You're on.
Just give me a key.
You're on downtime. You want it to
I'm in the right key, Michael.
key. You want a key.
It's in A, but
It's an
the
A.
first thing starts on D.
If you're snowed in somewhere in the US, we hope you're safe. If you're somewhere safe, we hope you just stay there. This is downtime.
What's the first note I'm hitting? E.
Yeah, D to an E. Yeah.
Yeah,
D.
Yeah, that's it.
real stuff.
Remember it.
Now everyone knows it.
That's all right.
Live on Facebook. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? All right. Upside or down. See her smiling in the queue today. She'd wave me through if they'd but let her. I wanna tell her it's gonna be okay. I wanna tell her that it's gonna get better. My friend takes it pretty hard. They don't believe him for his art. I don't care what someone else may say. He leaves his paintings at my door. I hang them on the inside of my heart, living on the upside of down. Living on the upside of this life I chose. Living on the upside of down. Living on the upside of this life I chose. Hey! Yeah. Oh, yes. Every night you try to wish upon a star. Every day's another game to play to find out who you are. They can tell you it won't hurt, that they don't mean it when they lie. Spare yourself a little too much truth. No one gets to ask you why. Do what you need to get you by. Living on the upside of down. Living on the upside of this life I chose. Living on the upside of down. Living on the upside of this life I chose. Yeah, that's right. See, I might have forgotten a few things on how to do this, but you know what?
Could we have the guitar a bit louder out here, please?
put the PayPal link up. I think that counts.
Yeah, and as a producer, I can do a quick
what?
little commercial
A
moment here.
commercial what moment?
Well, I want to encourage people to consider actually buying
Why?
The new CD because
Which new CD?
the new CD signpost.
Why?
Because
Why buy it?
I'm
How?
getting.
How will they buy it?
They're gonna buy
With-
it
with
through
what?
Spotify and other things like that. Which
Hey,
we
Mr.
always
Tacos.
do. But here's the thing:
The what?
the new version, and you can also listen to it on YouTube.
On YouTube,
right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The version of that on the album, Tubular Bells.
Oh yeah, we need tubular
Bells.
Dude, what are we going to do about the tubular
Right?
bells? I miss the tubular bells. They were
So
samples.
if you don't actually hear the album version, while the live version is excellent, and Mr. Coggins does an exceptional little kind of like
I'm going to praise you but
amuse-bouche,
complain about
right?
it, and basically it's good,
No, he
but
does
not
a
good
nice
enough.
amuse-bouche, but he's not Tubular Bells. I mean, he's a dude, but he's not Tubular Bells, right? So, like, if you want to hear Tubular Bells, you got to do the album. You then get Coggins with Tubular Bells.
You know,
which
it's
is even
hard to be
better.
a man these days with comparisons like, your problem as a bloke and as a musician is that you're not a tubular bell.
Well, you know. it's
Mike
a-
Oldfield's going to be in
He's a
therapy
hard man.
for it's one album and I've been defined as a man, as a tubular bell. What is it? Women, they just need timpani. They need brass sections. They need...
That's
What is it? That's the wrong section of the audience.
Sound.
No, hang on.
It's that sound.
That sound.
That sound.
Yeah, that's why plumbers are sexy, because they whack pipes and they go doing. That's how you reckon. That's how it came. Oh yeah, that sounds quite good. Yeah.
So as we're going to talk about weird New Year's
What?
Eve stuff, does anybody have a cultural tradition that they keep because of their
Try to avoid a DUI.
family in terms of New Year's Eve? Teo, do you have any?
Hang on, I've got to. Yeah, that's because you're getting invaded by
That's just
Germany.
drunken hooliganism.
Things were on fire, like literally on fire. No. Yeah, big bonfires. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, George, did you set fire to things in the street?
No.
No.
Sorry.
Fireworks or
No.
no traditions.
Okay, all right. I think that we've really struck a vein on this one. So
Well,
now we cut
okay,
to Mr. Coggins to say
Coggins,
what were your
anything?
what were your traditions of.
Oh, I'm always working.
There we go.
Well, we'll throw it out to our audience out there.
Well,
Do you
well-
have any weird traditions? Well, not weird. That's making a judgment call.
Okay, there
if
we
you
go.
have any unique traditions you would like to share, just go ahead and share them up there because it's cool to hear.
How do we get this to just, like,
said
pop out so I
Spain,
can-
you have to eat 12 grapes in the time it takes from the bell to
That's why the
toll.
Spanish Empire fell, by the way. Is
12,
like,
12 grapes.
do you know how long it takes an entire society to eat 12 grapes?
But they have to do it in the time that it takes to strike midnight, kind of thing, right? So it's you gotta like eat and you gotta like choke, basically.
I was going to say, there's all these Spaniards dropping like.
Well, I mean, champagne is just a more efficient means of doing that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
which
This
is what
show
the
has not
French
got any
do.
less weird, has it?
No, the French switched to champagne across the entire country
Mm-hmm.
for New Year's Eve. That's their big tradition. Whereas in Brazil, you have to jump 7 waves and make 7 wishes at the stroke of midnight while wearing white. I hope that you would be like sober.
I really think the French have got it on this one.
Well, you know why? Because if you were jumping with the champagne, so you can't.
That's originally how they got the bubbles in.
You are on Downtime. This is the graphic. Look. I still actually got. I got the graphic. It's still there. It's working. PayPal.me/StormCellarBand. Why? Because we like begging for money. We're like chuggers, musical chuggers, muggers. I think that word is taken, but it is now time, on behalf of our PayPal account,
Play more music.
to give Elon another buck, because I think, brother, can you spare $1 billion?
Sweet mama.
All right.
When you've lost less money than Elon in 2022, face it was a decent year. Oh, my goodness me.
And people are canceling their Tesla orders. No, he's a narcissist. He doesn't know.
You know,
He doesn't know any better.
he's got...
He's mentally
Elon's on here.
down.
Can't you see his comments? He's like, don't say hurtful things about me in your show. In the background. Tweet them.
Yeah. I need the revenue.
Welcome to 2023. It's like 2022, except an odd number. Doing this. Sweet mama told me man must go out in the cold. Sweet mama told me life ain't no bed of roses. Some days if I walk in, some days are not. I don't know to fall down or stand up. Sweet mama told me folks are fooled so easily. Sweet mama told me folks don't remember their history. Mama, I can't help it. Lord, just don't know who to believe. Don't know who to believe. Help me, mama. Hey. Stay with it, there's nothing you can do. Sweet mama told me, stay with it, there's nothing you can do. But mama, I can't help it. Lord just gives me the blues. Said now, mama, I can't help it. Lord just gives me the blues. Just gives me the blues. Well, I cannot say. I'm looking at this thing here, and I just don't know.
What?
I don't know whether the
Oh,
thing
you
is.
still see Lenise. Lenise, you didn't hide.
Yeah, I just don't know if this thing's actually.
Don't do that. Oh my
It's having some sort of internet drama. Would you believe?
Are we
And I've got.
dropping out?
Well, normally I just don't get to see this level of. I don't get to see this level of detail. And I just can't tell whether anything's actually working or not. But, oh well, as we have so often done, I think we just make the best of it.
Okay, so how many people, how old do you think New Year's Day is in the weird, the white English, kind of our, general kind of Anglo-Saxon European concepts? How old do you think New Year's Eve is?
I have no idea.
Have a guess.
Okay, it is 2023 years old.
Okay, what do you think, Michael Goggin?
117.
Okay, George, how old?
I just asked Siri. No, I didn't. I'm going to say 300 years.
How old?
300.
300. Okay.
300.
Close. Okay, so right now, George is the closest because we only actually ratified New Year's Day according to the Gregorian calendar, which is all those Christians out there agreed that it was cool in around 1565. But before that, in the Middle Ages, they used to move New Year's Day around. So at one point it was March 3rd. Another time they had it at Easter. Another year they actually decided to have New Year's Eve in September. Because the other cultures go by the moon, which is why Chinese New Year's is when Chinese New Year's is. But for us, it's all based on the Gregorian calendar. But we didn't actually agree until the late 1500s to kind of, okay, this is really New Year's Day. So that's an interesting thing. And now you can play music. I'm going to go way back.
Oh, no, thank you. That really helped. I was able to actually sit here and try and fix one of these.
That's me. I'm filling in the dead air time.
Oh, you're doing no, but it's not just dead air. I think that you've been doing a good
That
job
was an
there.
interesting fact, though.
That was a fantastic factoid.
knew?
I just really can't tell. I've done my best to get the internet to
Behave.
and I'm just not sure whether any of it actually. There we go. That works. I hope it works. I think we're up on. We could be. I'm not sure. But anyway, nonetheless. Oh, well, David has. It's working. All right.
All right.
So it's just me not being able to work out how to use the
Yay,
show.
glad
All right.
it's working,
Thank you, guys.
guys.
You've solved that problem.
Okay, technical done.
Okay,
Talking
hang
done.
on. I got
Music time.
No, yeah, hang on. No, you just need to move like that way. That. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Now, because like you're angel on my shoulder.
Angel on your shoulder. All I can
Serves
see
you
is your
right.
head.
I was thinking Road Rise Up, but
What are you gonna play?
it serves you right.
Serves you right. Oh, okay.
So if you we've now got all of our stuff up on YouTube, not like intentionally, but well, kind of intentionally. In E. So, yeah, if you ever like to listen to the music, you can just go to YouTube and type in our name and a song name, and then we get fractional sense of stuff. But it's kind of at least it means someone's listening. I guess that's nice. You ready, boys? You're on Downtime. In my eye, wiggle pickers on my feet. I tripped a lot fantastic, but I need a longer street. Moved to catch the signal, still talking to my shrink. They say, what's happening, Captain? And I don't know what to think. I'm telling you, brother, I have truly seen some sights. Walking lonely laneways in the middle of the night. Wear your heart out on your sleeve. Ooh, it's gonna serve you right. gonna serve you right. For those who will believe it, they say that there's a plan. When you're finally lost in love, you become a man. Wait till your heart is broken, then you'll understand. Pick up the tiny pieces, make an island in the sand. Coming up with aces when all you want's a queen. Don't get no explanations, unexpected expectations may lead to revelations. Ooh, it's gonna serve you right. It's gonna serve you right. Yeah. Sometimes deal the jackass, sometimes play the mule. Everybody's porter, but you ain't nobody's fool. Might need some fermentation before you start to lose your cool. Such use for lamentations, squeaky grease for rusty tools. I'm telling you, brothers, it's enough to turn you white. Happened to me. Act on circumstances to explain those strange advances. Those better taking chances will always serve you right. Will always serve you right. It's gonna serve you right. Gonna serve you right. Oh yeah. You're on Downtime. We're on Downtime. We're recording again.
Yay.
Thanks to Ethan James for actually... And remember, as per usual, Downtime is brought to you by the Bongo Liberation Front, reminding you since 2020 to keep your bongos at liberty.
Wherever the bongo
Wherever you're
liberation is today. Now, did you know...
Oh, there's nothing on the Discord app, Nick. We ditched that. We decided because...
It was too hard.
Well, no, it's because we've succumbed to the Zuckerberg. Like the Titanic streaming boldly forth on Discord until it crashed into a Zuckerberg. You know, the difference between a Zuckerberg and an iceberg is that an iceberg doesn't have inappropriate release of your social... I'm getting...
Now, you know what I thought was really interesting before...
Hang on, I've got to go to single shot.
What I thought was really interesting before is when Teo,
the producer wants your attention.
Teo, when you said that in Holland you guys do a burning pyre to celebrate New Year's Eve, in Japan they actually build
There's the Christmas elf, catch her.
They build like a sculpture of an old man, and in Japan... Then they set the old man on fire, burning away the previous year's grievances and starting the year fresh. So bonfires are a big thing. Don't they do bonfires at like Guy Fawkes Day or something like that in England? Isn't that like a bonfire
What's the
day,
strange
or?
obsession with burning things down?
I don't know.
Did you really like have a bad 2022 or something and like
Guy
burn it?
Fawkes was the guy that wanted to blow up Parliament.
Uh-oh.
That's what his claim to fame is. Guy Fawkes was planning to blow up the British Parliament.
Yeah.
And instead they do a bonfire now.
Yeah,
and
instead
fireworks.
they commemorate the occasion by having a big bonfire.
And Burning Man.
I think burning the Parliament would be better.
Yeah. Well, and Burning Man is all about like lots of rich people doing drugs.
FBI has joined the chat. Excellent.
All right.
What?
They're already.
G'day, this is not the Australian Federal Police. I'm a guy named Bill.
I'm a regular person.
I'm Fred, and I'm just your average bloke who's interested in illegal firearms and crimes against the crown.
You know what's really cool to know is that our friends north of America, so our good friends, the Canadians, who are like brought us curling.
Oops.
What they do to celebrate New Year's Day is they all go out and do some ice fishing together as a family. So I think that on that very cool note, we could probably just segue right into a cool tune off the cool ice fishing tradition of Canadians.
Oh, okay. No, I
Have you
don't
got a
know why.
suggestion
Ice
for an
baby.
ice fishing tune, Teo?
An ice fishing trip out at Campbelltown means something entirely different.
Okay, I wish I had that in the I wish I had that in the 4-shot because.
Let's go get some ice!
True,
Ice baby.
true to tradition, I have managed to actually shut this thing down. Ah, well.
Yeah, that's it. Ice, ice, baby, baby.
Well,
Cool me, chill me out. Ice fishing. Canadians. Happy New Year.
okay.
Woo!
Well, you guys play something for a moment while I get the 4-shot back. Here we go. Here's a 2-shot.
How about slipping through these blues?
Really?
That's very cool.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Cool. Got it working again. Yeah. Bingo. Yeah. You were on Downtime. Walk my expectations back, so much for my reprieve. When they've handed you your coat and hat, I guess it's time to leave. Back to the clarity of 4 a.m., confusion when it's 3. Thoughts that sleep can't overtake, and there's no rest in the dreams. So hold me now while I'm tripping, hold me now while I'm slipping through these blues. The door is open, but it's closing in. Windows broke, but not opening. The fuse done blown, but put out the light. Trumpets roar, but don't know who to fight. It's what happens when you stumble in on someone else's crazy. Only you can save me. So hold me now while I'm tripping. Hold me now while I'm slipping through these blues. So hold me now while I'm tripping. Hold me now while I'm slipping through these blues. Oh yeah. Hey, let's hold this starry night. Hey, let's make you feel alright. Hey, let's hold this starry night. 'Cause there's a whole lot of love in the room tonight. Gotta make it last till the daylight finds us. Well, we're still slipping through the cracks. Oh yeah. Play something. Yeah. Over to you, Brother George. Oh, yeah. How you doing out there in Facebook land? Yeah. It's easier than a Scottish person saying burglar. Burglar. Burglar alarm. You're on Downtime. There's a light above my bed, putting thoughts into my head. Little things seem so complex, now they're causing me distress. There's no reason, there's no rhyme. It's not life, but it's doing time. Waiting for it to be clear. How the hell did I get here? So hold me now while I'm tripping. Hold me now while I'm slipping through these blues. So hold me now while I'm tripping. Hold me now while I'm slipping through these blues. Hold me now while I'm tripping. Hold me now. Hold me now while I'm slipping through these blues. Hey, let's hold this starry night. Hey, let's make you feel alright. Hey, let's hold this starry night. Hey, let's make you feel. Whether you're in Kansas City or snowed in, whether you're hanging out in the backyard with your friends in the storm cellar in 2023, you survived 2022. That's pretty good. That's a good way to start the year and end an old one. Hey, let's hold this starry night. Hey, let's make you feel alright.
Yeah.
You're on Downtime. Look, his big camera, and then there's 4-shot. You see, I like being able to do this, and then this is like somebody who had a professional. Okay, go to the 2-shot. Go to the 2-shot. Ah, there's the 2-shot. Ah, go to the solo of the 2-shot. No, just the 1-shot. Oh, that's lovely. Ah, technology. Yes, technology, which also allows you to go to paypal.me/stormcellerband, where we will take money for all sorts of reasons, including not playing music to you. Because if we're not, maybe this is the inverse thing that we've got to learn. Maybe if music's not worth anything when we play it to you, what if we
Silence
promise?
might be the most valuable.
If we
commodity.
promise to not say anything, do you need a? Oh, okay. Where's the producer? Oh, producer.
We have a parched drummer.
Yep, the drummer has. The drummer is demanding libations. And I've got a note here from Jim Kearney who says, hang on, now, how do we say onesie? Teo? Hang on.
It's called
Onesie. Like a onesie.
W-A-N-G-I.
Okay, well, Jim Kearney says that onesie rules, because I'd call it wangy too.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted.
They deck you when you say that.
Oh. Apparently I'm getting comments from onesie, some degree of death threats, but that's a normal sort of thing on an everyday show for a harmonica player. And you were on Downtime, which has a thing here like that. And meanwhile, we distract from the fact that Teo is off getting some booze or something with a picture. Oh, look, there's a nice picture of someone for 2023. We hope he finally sorts out whatever it is that's bugging him. Okay, and now the producers come back in, and now they're doing stuff behind me with a cheese platter. So, meanwhile, you know, Lanice, you don't have to hide there in the corner, love.
No, she doesn't.
We cut to a single shot, and you can escape at any point.
I reckon we run around the house with the camera.
Downtime is a completely voluntary
You are in
organisation.
it. You are in your ethereal sense of
Well, this is a. You can tell this is a very live show because watch, like I can interfere with the outside shot. So, it's hard to. The whole purpose of having the producer here was to cover between the songs,
okay, so I'm here.
which.
I was just watching the Prosecco bubble.
It's just you can see the control that the drummer has because once the drummer's decided he's not going to play, that's it. The show is over.
Okay, so,
You can whack a tin can if you want, guys.
all right. Now, this is quite interesting. Another really interesting
There he goes.
tradition.
What?
But I think that this one
Hang on.
lends itself
You
to
need a
being
full shot for that
interfered
one.
with, right?
What?
So in Colombia,
Yes.
right, on New Year's Eve, you get three potatoes.
Three potatoes.
Potatoes. You
So,
peel one
hang on,
all the way.
hang on.
What?
Are you saying in Colombia
In
you get
Colombia.
you get tres
Patatas.
Colombian potatoes?
Patatas.
Have you ever tried to smuggle a Colombian potato before?
So three
Anyway,
potatoes,
moving on.
right? One you peel,
One
one you
you
half peel,
hollow
and one
out.
you leave alone, right? Then you're
What?
supposed to mix them up in a bag.
Yes.
And then throw them underneath your bed. And then when you wake up in the morning on New Year's Day, you're supposed to reach underneath your bed
Right.
and grab a potato. Now, if you get a potato that's all peeled, you're going to have good fortune.
Right.
If you get a potato that's half peeled, it's going to be a so-so year. You know, don't get too excited, but you'll be okay. But of course, if you get a potato that's not peeled, stay in bed because the rest of the year is going to just suck.
I
As
can't.
opposed to grease that makes you put an onion on your door for good luck. So there's that.
I understood almost all those words in a row. Mostly, the gist of it was potato. That very much felt like a university subject I didn't graduate from, which was most of them. But that's not the point. The point. Well, that sounded very potato intensive, and all I kept thinking of was hollowed potatoes. Okay, so if you're watching from Colombia and you're
Grabbed your potato. Let's hope it was the peeled one.
Elisa Hauser
They won't have
says,
grabbed it yet. They'll be in the peeling phase. at the
okay,
moment.
else you're being hailed by Elisa Hauser, who says, "Hey, Elsa."
Hey, bitty baby, how's my favorite?
So Biddy, you're watching while
Bitty, bitty, bitty.
while Elsa talks about hollowing potatoes for Colombians.
No, peeling potatoes.
And then putting a onion on the door.
No, that's grease.
That's grease.
So a Greek
Now,
potato
if
would
we
be
were
an onion.
if we're Irish, what we do on New Year's Eve
Is
is
drink.
we go around.
And what do we do before New Year's Eve? Drink. And what do we do after New Year's Eve? We drink.
I
What?
think you have to drink because what they do is they take a loaf of
potatoes?
bread
And make a
and they bang the walls on the inside of the house
With
with
what?
a loaf of bread to scare away all the bad spirits for the year ahead.
You really have done your research on this
I love
one. I've
this
got to,
stuff.
I've
I
got to
love
commend
this
you.
stuff. I'm
This
telling
is some
you.
genuinely weird stuff.
There is some. You know why? Because people are cool. Different cultures are cool. Different traditions are cool, and it's cool to celebrate.
But what if people don't look
all
like
this
me?
Stuff, huh?
What if they don't look like me? What if they eat spicy sausages?
You eat spicy sausages.
Alex
You're
Jones
Spanish,
has
you
given
eat
me.
chorizo.
I'm
Come on,
trying out for
dude.
the Alex Jones slot.
No,
I've got to
who's
start
that guy with
denying
the
the
tater
basics.
tot? Who's
This-
the tater tot head guy?
This is not a cup. This is the FBI attempting
who's
to
the tater tot guy?
Tater tot. Oh, the how to pick a fight with Greta Thunberg and lose.
Yeah, the low,
Andrew
low,
Tate.
small
Andrew
dick
Tate.
energy.
What a
Yo,
fucking
small
idiot.
dick
Come on
energy.
behalf of men, for no reason other than just men
Please
in
don't
general.
speak on my behalf.
That's right. I'm a grower, not a shower. I mean, let's not make this all about. Let's make this about me. You were on. I got to get off PayPal. It sounds like
Music.
PP.
It's time.
PayPal. Look, PayPal link. There we go.
Make us some music.
You're on Downtime. I'm on decaf. Taylor's on Prosecco.
How about
Welcome to
downward,
2023.
downward bound?
Downward bound.
Ah,
Woo!
okay.
Pump it
Now you
up.
talk.
Pump it up.
Key.
B flat.
Flat. All right.
Never ask the harmonica player. Lord, I'm going down. Lord, I'm downward bound. Sins will pave my way through that convict town. Love don't get no traction in Rum Rebellion City. Charity don't compromise and hope don't show no pity. Hard-eyed women, stony, pole-faced man. Step to my connection with a razor in my hand. Lord, I'm going down. Lord, I'm downward bound. Says we'll pave my way through that convict town. Hey, Dave. Yeah, man. Live from 5 Doc. Have I got that graphic here? Yeah. Gambler tried to tell me, pay attention to me, son. It's cold and windy city, ain't like back down on your farm. I shook his hand by way of thanks for all of his advice. Relieved him of his pocketbook, his wallet, slipped my number to his wife. Lord, I'm going down. Lord, I'm downward bound. Sins will pave my way through that convict town. All right. Take it away, Two Shot. Yeah. tried to tell me, please let Jesus be your friend. He'll help you lift your burden and absolve you of your sin. Or on Judgment Day you'll find yourself outside the pearly gates. I said with a grin they'll let me in. You got friends, but I got mates. Lord, I'm going down. Lord, I'm downward bound. Since we'll pave my way through that convict town. You're on Downtime. Brought to you by our latest stuff, which is Signpost, but I didn't get the graphic together in time for that one.
Well, hopefully by the time we do our next live stream, you'll have the graphic ready. What do you think?
I have no idea. I often think I have the graphics ready, but in fact, sometimes it doesn't kind
Go
of
to
work.
plan.
No, because
So interestingly, so who here amongst us watched the fireworks last night in Sydney?
what fireworks?
The fireworks that you and I went and sat in the grass with the dog and Dave. Or Dave and the dog.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah, I saw her.
did you watch? So, did you notice the new color scheme?
What new colour scheme?
The Pepsi
Yes.
color scheme.
The new
The
what
Pepsi
scheme?
color scheme.
Pepsi colors. Well, okay, all right.
Yeah, there was this
Apparently-
red and blue that my youngest daughter was like, they're Pepsi colors.
No, it's pink and purple.
Magenta
Yeah, magenta.
Alright.
and lime.
Yeah, magenta,
magenta,
lemon,
lemon-
and lime. Yes, because
Okay, sounds like
And-
the fireworks are being done by the bar guy.
but $6.5 million and 8 tons of fireworks here in Sydney. But what was cool is that lime green is apparently the color of the year. And it's interesting how we associate colors with things. So when you think about New Year's Eve, is there a special color that pops into mind when you think about New Year's Eve?
Yes, what is so if lime green and purple and magenta
Yeah.
are the colours of burning $6 million worth of fireworks,
5, yeah, 6.5. Oh,
what
lemon,
are
sorry.
what is the colour of burning $44 billion worth of Twitter?
Pale, kind of anemic yellow.
Pasty South African sort of.
The emerald green.
But interestingly, no. So is there a color that
Is there a colour that you
associate
associate with New Year's
Yeah.
Eve?
anything in particular?
Brown, much brown.
Brown?
Much brown.
Magenta's it. Well, interestingly enough, there are two
Magenta.
countries across the world that have a specific color that they associate
Yeah.
with New Year's Eve.
Yep.
First one is, not to be surprised, Italy. And for Italy, it's not the tomatoes. It's
Italy has a
actually-
colour for everything.
Italy associates good luck and good fortune on New Year's Eve with wearing red underwear. The more lace, the better. I don't know how that works for the guys.
for the
but
women?
I do
that's
that all year
interesting.
round.
Yeah, well, interesting to see what the Pope's wearing under his robes, right? But in
Wait,
the
how do we get to under the
Philippines-
Pope's robes?
I don't know, because it's red.
Ah,
and
just look
it's
for the
lacy.
Trail of Choir Boys.
Right.
No.
So,
No?
in the Philippines,
Too soon?
following on from the choir boys, in the Philippines, it's about giving your
Okay, what?
guests 12 pieces of different
what is it
kinds
with
of
the-
fruit that's all red.
It's all grapes,
and
isn't
round.
it?
No, it's got to be
People are
different.
stuffing grapes into each other. Stop it. Stop stuffing grapes into
12 round pieces of fruit, which is good because you could throw in a tomato because the
Why?
tomato's a fruit. Because how many pieces of red fruit are there that are round?
And hang on, sorry. Now I'm having an existential crisis. You see, before the Australian way, the Australian tradition is to get completely to wind up not feeling very well because you wanted to feel fabulous, and now you're telling me that everyone else around the world just stuffs fruit into their orifices. You know, it's, I got the grape up here and another one with a piece of onions and potatoes.
Their mouth.
There's a lot of stuff going on that's not alcohol, guys. There's a whole world of the fruits.
Australia drinks the grape.
Yes.
Everybody else eats it.
Yeah.
Well-
there you go. Red fruit in your mouth.
You were on Downtime and you heard it here, so if you're feeling like you'd like to celebrate your New Year's Eve in a way that you haven't considered,
With red
warm up
fruit in
a
your mouth.
firstly slice your cantaloupe into slivers, warm it
It's
gently.
not red. It's not red.
Warm it gently.
Pomegranate.
Warm it in the Don't use the microwave.
Pomegranate.
Use a water bath.
Magenta, red.
And lovers of
pink.
fruit know what I mean, don't you? Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. You're on
Music.
Downtime,
The only thing
where
that
it just
will save us
gets
now is the song. Do we have a red
after
fruit
2.5
song?
seasons, it hasn't gotten any less weird.
Do we have
No,
a red
that's
fruit?
me. A what?
A red red fruit song.
A red fruit song. Yes, of course we have a red fruit song. Well, why don't we just sing the tomato song? We've got a tomato song. What are you talking about, woman? What madness is this, the coconut
I
song?
like doing
Do we have a
this to
coconut
Coggins.
song?
It's fun.
Oh my god, you see
You're
this thing down
stumping
the
me today.
bottom of the screen here? It's PayPal. You know why? Because therapy.
So
They're
it's a round
because
red or
money.
fruit. What do you got?
Half an hour to
I don't
New
think
Year's
we have
Eve in the
any
US.
songs about underwear.
Underwear. Okay, we hope if you're snowed in, you're safe. We hope if you're not snowed in, you're also equally safe. We're safe here mostly, except for the conversations. I've been cancelled already, and it's only January the 1st. All right, what is the... Yeah, no, Elon's already tweeting me.
So what do we got?
What do we got?
I don't think we have any songs about fruit.
We have no songs about fruit. We are fruit free. We have
A serious omission.
we have songs about birds. How many songs have we got about birds? Two, at least two. Big Bird,
Yeah, last
They-
year
they
was
eat
Glenn
fruit.
Rowan.
Strange Pleasures. Then we got Half Man Cow. So we got a lot of songs about animals.
Fruit. We need some fruit songs.
What if we just called
Half
ourselves
man, half cow, half bird.
Half Tomato? Okay, look, we could do that. We could just do Half Cow, Half Man Cow, and I could
God,
just change it.
Coggins, save us quickly,
What?
quickly.
We could do that song, and then we could just make it about a tomato or a red fruit. Apparently, this is. I'm not selling anything here. I mean, really. But anyway, you wanted it. This is decaf. Come on, Downtime. Make with the music. Apparently so. Traded all my silver dollars just so I could buy a wooden dime. Swap my jeans for magic beans so I could grow a great big red tomato on that vine. The dog don't hunt, that fish don't plow. Don't be driving with no half red tomato. Kinda works. Everything I see so shiny, and I know there ain't nothing I can't get. I got a credit card. Electrodes from head to toe make me so cool, I don't break a sweat. The reason I can't sleep at night is my friend's old clothes. David, you're not helping, mate. Take it away, Mr. Coggins. Talking heads with logos try to tell me everything to do and say. Attack the facts and paint white black until they get me thinking the same way. There's your tomato, mate. But jump up, Jack, here comes the Mac. Swinging so far, we're on the way back. Half man, half seedless fruit. The dog don't hunt, that fish don't plow. Don't be trucking with no half-man tomato. Pomodoro.
Where's my tomato?
You are on Downtime, and I have the power of the Google, so
We
I've
could
got...
do, a whole show about tomatoes, which were once considered poisonous, as they are a member of the deadly nightshade family.
So basically Marco Polo was just trying to kill everyone in Italy. I had you guys.
First, I give you
No.
the noodles, and
And
then
then I give you...
the
first,
tomatoes.
that's right, they always
I thought
promise you the
Marco Polo
noodles
did
first.
the noodles. Did he do tomatoes as well?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Can you imagine it? You'd be sitting there and you'd be saying, what do I do? I don't know. Hang on. We have our resident expert on nightshades.
Because they're poisonous, and
And what?
especially in the case of certain nightshades like eggplant and certain things like that,
Tobacco?
they build up alkaloids in your joints, and it makes
Ooh.
you have crunchy joints.
Alkaloids.
And the ones that don't do the alkaloids actually build up the alkaloids in your blood like belladonna and kill your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But other than that, I like tomatoes, right? We had some excellent Bloody Marys on Boxing Day. I just want to tell everybody, Frankie's brine.
You're
Tomato
making a
stuff
hang on,
is
hang
awesome,
on. Plug
awesome.
us, not the.
It made everything better, I tell you. It was just good. It was good stuff. Mary was a good
Well,
stuff.
we hope wherever you happen to be out there on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
If you're in America, Frankie's is the way to go. If you want to listen to some Downtime and cruise on into it, Bloody Marys, good celery, go for it. And then it's tomato, and you're there, and it's fruit,
Well,
and it all ties together.
Given that there's like a lag time here, we're not going to try to do a countdown at midnight. Just letting you know, because like we'd be going 5, and then you'd be hearing it like a long time later. We're just going to kind of approximate it and play some music as we go out. So we still have 27 minutes of contractually obligated time to fill here.
Speaking of contractually obligated,
Of contractually ovulated. Have you been contractually ovulated?
the kid stays in the picture.
Ah,
Nice.
nice choice.
Nice choice.
And we want to thank Mr. Regados for jumping in today because JP was plague-ridden, and we look forward to having him in on guitar properly at the next session. Let's play some stuff. You are on Downtime. I like this one. It's a good way to start 2023 for us, and end 2022 for you. Story about Hollywood. No looking over your shoulder. Oh, that's so yesterday. Not trying to be unkind, but I simply don't have the time. Play those games some people gotta play. I got a part here for you, you could have written it yourself. Your trailer's already on the lot. This ain't your first rodeo, but you learn a thing or two every time you go around the block. The kid stays in the picture. The kid still knows the score. And all the things that he thought that he wanted, he don't really want them anymore. Oh yeah. To the casual observer, it might come as a surprise when you won't play the part as written. But it seems that you've been getting kind of wise of late. You're not shy once you've been bitten. Looking like a fool while you're standing there. And standing there a picking and a grinning. All the while she's not smiling at you. She's smiling at the scene and you're in it. You can hear them say, kid stays in the picture. The kid still knows the score. And all the things that he thought that he wanted, he don't really want them anymore. It's been so good to have you with us. Don't you know we're all professionals here? Kiss, kiss, mwah, mwah, we don't pay you to play. We pay for you to disappear. And you can hear them say the kid stays in the picture. He's seen this one before. And though he knows Stormzilla.
Yeah.
And look out here. Look, it's Teo and George.
Yeah. And for all my homies back home, it's about 80 degrees outside.
Hey, hang on,
there
I'll
and
give you the
onabouts.
one shot. Okay, there you go. So for homies,
For homies, it's about 80. Yeah, it's about 80
yeah.
degrees. Right?
I was going to say, how you doing? How you doing there? You're right, Teo. You're not
Fahrenheit, real temperatures, right? 80
Oh, not
degrees.
Kelvin.
freedom
70
degrees.
Yeah, freedom degrees. That's right. And
50 Kelvin.
here's the thing that is the scorcher though for everybody
What?
is it's about 65% humidity today. So it's not high swamp. You want to die. You're in the middle of New Orleans and you just want to peel your skin off, humid, or Chicago in the summertime. But it is definitely at the point of sticky, sweaty kind of stuff with a very, very little breeze out here today.
Sydney gripped me like a wet armpit.
Oh, God. Oh, that's gross.
The weather felt like it was licking me across the face. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I just thought I'd go there.
You did.
'Cause I
Thank you.
did,
Don't
I-
go there again. Don't go back there.
You know what it is? It's just the word moist. The minute you say that, it's like moist. Unless it's like a cake or something, which is cool, because then it's like, it's a moist cake. Then moist is neutral. But after that, it starts to get into places where you put talcum powder.
And you get fungus growth.
Welcome to Downtime, where you may have caught something. Simply by watching this show, you may now need to go get tested.
So I think we need
just
to-
as JP did. Get well soon, bro.
So what we need to do on this next thing is we
Serious.
need to air out our cupboards. So in Denmark, and I am Danish.
Are they
so-
burning something in Denmark?
No,
is
no.
it is
In
it
Denmark,
constant? Is
no.
it a tomato? Is it a fruit or vegetable related
Remember, this
anecdote?
This is the land of the berserkers, right? So in Denmark, what they do is on New Year's Eve, you
What?
go around and throw
What?
dishware, kitchenware, ceramicware, whatever you want to call it. You
What?
throw plates and stuff
I don't
at
believe-
people's
hang on.
doors.
Hang on.
And you
I got
know if
Google
you
here.
are loved by the size of the pile of the broken ceramics.
Hang on.
in
So
your
so wait.
house.
Now this is. I reckon you're just making this stuff. up.
I'm not,
Danish. What is
Danish.
it? Danish
It's
dishware.
Danish dishes.
Dishware.
At New Year's
New
Eve.
Year's
Yeah,
Eve.
I'm
You see, I
telling
reckon I
ya.
can debunk this just by
I
going
don't even
here.
have to make this stuff.
I'm going to.
I don't
Okay.
have to make this stuff up.
Okay.
right?
Apparently, Royal Copenhagen
I
would
know.
like to
I
sell me
love
something
Royal
to throw.
Copenhagen. They have such nice stuff. Yeah.
Okay, why does Denmark smash plates for New Year's
There
Eve?
you
Because
go.
they're from Sweden and they hate Swedes.
No,
That's what
it
it
doesn't
says.
say that.
It is a traditional practice amongst the Danish to throw plates at their neighbours or friends' doors to celebrate
Thank
their new
you.
beginning.
Thank you. Thank
Don't
you.
do that here
Thank
in
you.
Australia.
Thank you.
Why'd you
Thank
chuck a cup at my door, mate?
I was right. I was right.
Okay, all right, no, fair.
The
Fair point.
producer checks her research and checks her facts.
The producer was correct. I don't know why the Danish.
I know how crazy my ancestors are. It makes total sense to me. The potatoes confused me. The broken plates made total sense. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, you were on Downtime where we've had hollowed out potatoes and
They weren't hollowed. They were peeled.
they were Colombian potatoes. And the last time anyone tried to import Colombian potatoes, which was actually quite recently in the Australian news, apparently he got very good Colombian potatoes, which the federal police confiscated for the Christmas Eve party. Evidence locker.
Music.
Downtime.
Music.
Downtime when none of this stuff is legally admissible and it's all
Give
officially
me some
parody.
broken plate throwing music. Come on.
Elon, I can't do brackets. Can I do this? Like, you know, everything is parody, Elon. And I bet you're huge.
No, he's not.
Let's move on. Andrew Tate. You know they call people that follow Andrew Tate tater tots? That's pretty cute.
Because they all have little bald heads and weak chins.
Well, we've moved from tomatoes to potatoes to onions and suspect internet celebrities. And now on Downtime, it's time for more stuff.
Let's play our most moist song.
Hang on. I've got an image to play over. Look, that's a good image for moistness. Moist cake.
Moist cake.
And Mary, this is Mary's hiding behind me, but this is her first time in the studio audience.
Blood.
Oh, the flood! I remember that one.
I was going to say, there's no, or the river is like anything with the river.
Oh, that's a nice one. And 2022 was a year of, you know, when was Sydney on fire? And then we had it's been flood, plague, fire. I don't know, war. If a Ghostbuster turns up, I'm just saying. It's a lovely song. You're on Downtime. She's empty in the drive, shying from the sky. Deep beneath her sands does she keep hidden the lone and single spark, the secrets of her heart, a piece of her to herself she's forbidden. There comes the time her seasons change, heavens open cross her plains and rivers. She breaks the drought with flooding rains, and riders to a man lift up their gaze. So lay me down in the press of her waters. No, I won't drown, float like a reed in her creek. She's not far now, though I fall at her borders. If I wait until her rivers rise, the flood will carry me. Through all that she endured, the heat and dust so cruel, green and pleasant land so long forgotten, the sharpness of her gaze, her azure skies in vain, a fearless binding will that cannot soften. And you who do not know her well, tremble neath her tempest and her fury. Yet to her summons will I fly when shadows grow much longer than my days. In the press of her waters, no, I won't drown, float like a reed in her creek. She's not far now, though I fall at her border. If I wait until her rivers rise, the flood will carry me. Downtime.
I love it. I love that you guys do like the traditional kind of like folk type of stuff, and then you can go to something like, you know, Last Man Standing or something like that.
Ever been
Total
given a
blues or
hint?
like that. I didn't. No.
Welcome to How Women Request.
We weren't going there. It was just.
We weren't going there, but we
dramatically
just
different.
we drove
So,
there. Yes.
The other thing about New Year's Eve, it's quite interesting.
14
There's a lot
minutes to
of-
countdown.
There's a lot of food associated with New Year's, right? So we
Apparently,
talked
there's
about
been lots of bloody
tomatoes,
vegetables
talking
and
about potatoes,
onions.
tomatoes, who cares? No. But interestingly enough, feeding people and extending your sense of fellowship with fellow people on New Year's Eve is quite commendable. And in Mexico, the big thing that they do is they make tamales. Now, for those of those people who've never had a fresh Mexican tamale, oh my God, put it on your
hang
bucket
on.
list.
I've got the. Let's go to
Tamales are
let's go to
tamales are a work of
tamales.
family art.
Tamales.
Shout out to Elsa Camacho and all of my friends who are into the tamale culture. Thank you for introducing me to them. They're brilliant.
Tamales.
Right, so tamales in Mexico.
Ugh.
And in correlating
I want
that,
a tamale.
even, you know, sharing among our audience today, before everybody showed up today, Michael whipped up a 4-cheese pizza. What 4 cheeses was that you put?
4
in your
cheeses
pizza?
that were still usable in the
Still
fridge.
usable cheese. There you go.
Yes, welcome to Martha Stewart in the cell block.
Yeah, so you wanted
First,
to
you'll
feed
have to get a
people,
toaster,
right?
and you might have to shank a bitch to do so.
So it's interesting that.
Sorry,
that,
Martha, it was the low-hanging fruit.
Don't make fun of Martha.
Why not?
So
Martha gets down now. She hangs out with Snoop Dogg.
I know.
And, like, they both
I
actually
want
got
to see her like doing a dude.
Think about it this way.
know?
What level of credibility could Snoop Dogg add to Martha, but what level of credibility could Martha add the Snoop Dogg? Because now all his homies are like, you got it switched on for the salsa, baby. Yeah, I'm telling you. See,
She just wanted his hot wing sauce recipe. Come on, give
everybody
me a break,
wants his hot wing.
right? He makes some hot wings that are just awesome. So yeah, so
12
here's
more
the-
minutes of this madness brought to you by the Bongo Liberation
so,
Front.
feeding people, reaching out. You made us pizza.
We did pizza.
Mexicans make people tamales. It's a labor-intensive
Mexico
thing, but they do it
digging
'cause they
tunnels
love
and
you.
delivering pizza through them
Tamales, not pizza. Tamales.
since they started stacking containers on the border.
And hey, it's not their fault.
You know they're
right?
going to turn those into condos.
What,
They're just
the
going to like
tunnels?
move in. Good
Hey, we
use.
can put all the preppers in the tunnels.
Okay.
No, that's
I think we're going to move now safely
Safely to music.
to
Away
music here
from
on
the
Downtime,
preppers.
where we can still see you on Facebook-ish if you're
Kinda.
there, and if you want to say something to the band, you can. And
Or tell me to like come up with a different like.
no, this is good. I think your shtick's been fantastic. In fact, actually, I rate it. This is the best shtick of the year so far.
Well, hey, it's a good way to start the year, right?
It is a good way to start the year. This is, in fact, a fabulous way to start the year because here at the moment in 5 Dock we have the breeze. Look how calm and relaxed.
a little bit more breezy.
I'm going to do the David Attenborough. The rhythm section in their natural habitat. Looking very glamorous and relaxed. Beginning Tai Chi, the armpit sniff. George will begin. No, he won't. He's the, Michael, cut to the foreshot.
I think Michael, it's time for music. Music.
Rescue
music,
me!
Music.
Let's do Last Man Standing.
Oh, okay. Some straight out blues for the afternoon here and the evening there as we head into 2023 there and 2020.
Give me some blues, baby.
2023 here already. Way ahead of you. Kicking it old school. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're on Downtime.
I love the blues.
Gonna be the last man standing, baby. They don't make my kind no more. Gonna be the last man standing, baby. You know I'm gonna be your tomato. Gonna be the last man standing, baby. Even better than Pomodoro. When the others moving fast, I'm moving real slow. It'd take a lot of more years to forget all the loving a tomato know. When the wind blows through your grapevines, baby, Lord, I make you shake and moan. Yeah. Play something, guys. Tomato working. Ah, come on, take me to the bridge. Don't have to tell me, pretty baby, when your man is coming home. I know when even to be at your back door. I know when to be gone. Gonna love you right when all the others love you wrong. My mojo's working, baby. Come on slow, but come on strong. Come on, let's bring it down here. Yeah. So how you doing out there, Facebook? Mr. Taco says now you're talking, with a tomato you're walking. Nick, you're a deep and complex man.
And welcome to 2023, Nick.
Welcome to
Welcome
2023.
dude.
So I'm going to go ask the band. So George, brother George,
Yeah, man.
is your mojo working?
Sometimes.
Teo? Teo's your mojo working, mate?
Mojo. Is your mojo working?
So there,
Not as
that's going well here. Now, Mr. Coggins, is your mojo working?
Yeah, man, I got the extended warranty.
all parts included.
Producer, is your mojo working?
Yep.
Gonna be the last man standing, baby, when all the others have lost their nerve. When all the hard men have gone soft. Lord, you can kick 'em to the curb. Gonna be the last man standing, baby. Lord, give you all the loving you deserve. All right, cook it out, boys. Oh, yeah. Ah, you were on Downtime.
I
Brought
like
to you by
it.
the Bongo Liberation Front.
Yeah, I
And
like
and
it.
various products that Stormzilla has out in the marketplace that you might like.
Yeah, lots of like it.
Lots
like
of
it
lots of
CDs.
things you can go and
And-
find, and
You can go and get a T-shirt with any one of our cool band posters on it, or even a shower curtain with one of our band.
yes, you can
posters
actually
on
get a
it.
shower curtain with our band stuff on it.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Yeah.
you don't.
I don't
mean,
know why
frankly,
people don't.
if
I
the
think our
idea
band
of
posters are cool.
being naked next to one of our wonderful pieces of artwork
Why would you
doesn't
not want to
appeal.
wrap yourself in storm cellar? I mean, seriously,
and
come on.
or plastic. Often
Yeah.
people say they want to
Plastic storm cellar. There you go.
The show has continued in its consistent fashion.
Now, while
Yes.
we're on weirdness,
We've only got 4 minutes
I know.
locally, before
Go
3
wi-
minutes before it's
okay,
New Year's Eve
weirdness,
in the US.
Okay,
All
so
right, yeah.
I get to share this one because not
Okay.
only am I Danish,
Hang
I'm
on.
also German.
All right, here we go. Because you're German, you're going to invade
now,
the
since
segment. Here we go.
1962, apparently Germans have decided that watching an old British black and white skit called Dinner for One is the best way to usher in New Year's Eve. So watching a skit from 1962, because Germans are all that, as long as you don't mention the war, that's what they do now in Germany to welcome in the new year.
Yes.
Now I have to go watch this 18 minutes.
Which war can't you mention?
Any of the wars that they were involved in, which is quite
Oh,
a
the
few.
first one's all right. The second one's bad.
Let's just say that let's hope for a lot less of that in 2023,
But
because
now
I think
Britons, Britons are much more refined. They actually, unlike New Yorkers and everybody in America that since 1909 has witnessed the falling of the ball in Times Square, is how the majority of Americans kind of recognize that it's time. And that was a real estate promotion for the
I have
building.
never had my
But
ball fall in Times Square.
You've never had your ball fall?
No, I don't know what it
Haven't
feels
lived.
like. Gentlemen, has anyone's ball fallen in Times Square?
George, did you have a ball falling?
I saw a ball fall in New Orleans. I spent New Orleans New Year's Eve in New Orleans one year,
Nothing
and
like
people
falling
gather
balls.
around to watch a fucking sphere drop down, so they know it's midnight. It's
Fucking
brilliant.
falling balls. That's all about.
Okay, well, that's the
Britain,
2 F-bombs
though,
we've got for the show to
Yeah.
keep our G rating. Thank you, guys.
But Britain, they actually wait for the charming of the bells of Big Ben.
The charming.
So obviously they're tubular people, and they need to listen to our song that has tubular bells on it. Louise, that's you. I'm
Have
shouting out to
you been
now.
eating the cheese that's got the alcohol in it?
No, the cheese has the green.
Has
mold
the
in
producer been eating the
it.
Colombian
Porphyria.
potatoes?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Anyway,
We've got
so,
2 minutes.
Bring us home.
And so
Give
what
us
we're gonna do is
something
we're gonna
good,
say,
strong.
Mr.
Time us
Gilly,
out.
happy, and we did a shout out to the Kansas City Street Festival down at our festival in Cooma, and we're very pleased to be able to say Happy New Year to our good friend Mr. Gilly and all the
KC,
people who've been
KC.
keeping the blues alive in Kansas City. And to everybody that's joined us, we know we've got you in Cleveland, we know we've got you all over the world, we've got you even in gorgeous New Zealand. And thank you for joining us
Hey, Aotearoa.
as we celebrate 2023 here and we walk you into 2022 to 2023 right now in the US.
Where are we going? Going big.
What's a piece of music to
Big
do it
and
with?
hard.
It's got to be Don't Take It So Hard.
Bingo.
Woo!
This one goes out to everybody everywhere. Whatever you do, add a little bit of self-care. This is Don't Take It So Hard. We're your friends in the storm cellar.
Be kind.
Yeah, go with A.
Let's go with A song. Ready, boys? You're on Downtime. Happy New Year's Eve, all of you.
Woo! Happy New Year's Eve.
You ready, boys? Happy New Year! Like lightning in the distance, by the roadside selling visions, uncomplicate your system in search of premonition. A secret known to warriors whose company I keep. You can be both fragile and be brave. Ridden hard without complaint, unfairly burdened beast. Never turn to you as if to say, don't take it so hard on me. Don't take it so hard on me. Don't take it so hard on me. Well, anyone can do it. Don't you know that it's a fact? There ain't nothing to it. Well, how about that? Whatever gets you through it. Thinking so don't make it bad. Depends on how you view it. Well, how about that? In a world that seldom shows a mercy to the strong, surprised to find what I need to heal me. Like any wounded creature seeking shelter from the storm, a simple touch is all I have to say. Don't take it so hard on me. Don't take it so hard on me. Don't take it so hard on me. Don't take it so hard. You're still here. You're still going. Been a heck of a time, hasn't it? Considering how things have been, can only get better. Goggins, Teo Wonders, George Regatos, Michael Barry, the producers, and we'll see you next time on Downtime.